All right, I think you can hear me now. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think my mic was working for a second. See, like I was just saying, I just reformatted my computer. So, we had a little issue getting the stream all sorted. So, I think I got all my settings back. Let me just lower my mic here. Guys, give me a thumbs up in the chat, like if my sound's okay. Let me know if everything is sounding okay. This is the first stream back since I reformatted my computer, so I'm gonna have I expect some technical difficulties until we figure out what the heck is going on. I'm just gonna do a mic check real quick. Yeah, we're still picking up everything, so let me I gotta get my noise suppression down a bit. All right, still picking it up. Anyways, we'll make do for now. Guys, hit me up if the chat, if the mic just sounds messed up. I think we should be okay. I think what's gonna happen is you're probably just gonna hear a lot of might just hear some background noise. And I got a new mic arm, so I have a Bitcoin miner sitting on my desk, and the problem with this Bitcoin miner sitting here is the mount is attached to this desk now instead of the one beside me, so you're hearing the vibration from the fan going crazy on it. It's a little solo miner. It's actually pretty neat. All right, so we're back. Another midweek market update. What the hell is going on with these charts, guys? It has been an absolute disaster in the charts. Like I thought we were done dipping. You know, it is like buy the dip, but it keeps dipping, and I'm out of stablecoin now for I'm out of stablecoin for buying the dip. What the hell? Sorry, let me get this mic in a position that I'm good with. Are we good here? Do we need to go higher? I think we need to go higher. I think we're good. All right, let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into the charts. Let's figure out what the hell's going on. Okay, so here we have Ethereum. Let's not look at Ethereum. Let's look at Bitcoin. So we had this is the 1 hour chart. I'm gonna go top down. Let's just go top down, work our way down, and figure out what the hell's going on in this market. So out of all transparency today, I did take a bunch of profits today, guys. I sold a bunch of Bitcoin because I don't know where this market's going, and I need to get profit out of this market because you need profits to be able to compound in the bear market. So if you guys haven't heard my story before, in 2021, I got into crypto in a real big way. I've been in crypto since 2018. I got in around the bottom, made some money, sold it. I was happy, I made some money, and I didn't touch it again. And I got more serious about it in 2021 or 2020 when it came back. This crypto started to recover again. I'm like, oh shit, like this is a real thing. Like, it's the real deal. And I realized how much money I would have had if I just held. So what I did is I got into Ethereum mining. That was kind of my way to get in. I had a buddy tell me about Ethereum, got me into Ethereum. I started mining it because video gaming, building computers was, pretty natural for me because I was already doing that. So the idea was I got back into crypto through mining, and that's how I made most of my money through Ethereum because mining was very lucrative in 2021. Then we had to move to proof of stake, and then the bear market happened, and I round trip because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So in the bear market, I did a lot of research. I got into Bitcoin. I got into Bitcoin mining. I pivoted my Ethereum mining into Bitcoin mining, and I just went to town, man. Just reading books, learning about Bitcoin, learning about money, the history of money, and all that. And when you get down that rabbit hole, it leads you to Bitcoin, which it really did. So I took a risk that I've never taken before. I took a big loan. I borrowed money. I borrowed about $100,000 to buy Bitcoin miners. Actually, I borrowed $150,000, and then I got Bitcoin miners with $100,000, and then the rest I just bought Bitcoin. So the miners and the whole fallout with the bear market. My miners were supposed to go on 9 months earlier, and they didn't because there was a bankruptcy in one of the mining facilities, and it was a whole debacle, a whole big mess. They finally went back online. I mined about a Bitcoin, and then I just continued to dollar cost average and just buy Bitcoin. So, and then I learned about taxes and all that, and I used the tax deductions and depreciation of your Bitcoin miners to be able to get tax returns. Because I work 9 to 5. Me and my wife still work 9 to 5, and I was able to get credits back in my taxes every year because I had depreciation now. So I just rolled that back into Bitcoin, and so that's how I did it. That's my story. Like, I got into, and I've just been selling crypto ever since. We hit 107 the first time, 118, 126, and today I took more profits because I paid back my loan. I have no debts. I deleveraged everything. I didn't want to be too greedy and too risky. I do have an altcoin portfolio that I haven't touched. So if I'm wrong and Bitcoin goes up, and that's fine, then that means altcoin season's back on. So like, I'm always thinking about like, what's my opportunity cost and what's my risk versus reward ratio. And today I took profits, and honestly, I don't feel bad about it. I still have Bitcoin, but I'm probably 80% out of the Bitcoin market now, and that's it. And we'll come back in 4 years, and that stable coin will recompound into the it'll stay in the cold storage until we recompound in the bear market again. And I'm okay with being wrong. It's fine because I'm still I'm not fully out. And this is the mistake I made last time in the bull run. I was either fully out or fully in. Like, I was never doing like half trades. So now I laddered my position out. I took some profits. I feel good. It's the way my brain works. I have to manage my mental state by like filling as many baskets as I can to prepare for as many scenarios as I can. So I'm not making emotional decisions. Now I'm good. I'm covered. Now I can round trip whatever Bitcoin I have left. I don't even care. I took profits. I'm happy with what I took. So this market, let's take a look at the monthly. We've been tracking this for weeks now. So if you've been watching my channel, you've been seeing me talk about this rising wedge that we have on the monthly chart, which typically is a reversal pattern. So we're looking to see, like, does it hold this pattern? And let me tell you, we got real damn close to the bottom of this channel. We wicked right down to it. We came down to like what, 101.485, like absolutely crazy. Scared the shit out of me, not gonna lie. And I missed this move because I was literally driving home from work at the time. Now I'm worried that we might have an M, right? This is what I'm worried about. So we gotta watch out for that, because then we'll dump. So right now, I'm not panicking. I'm not in a crazy worried state, even though I took profits today. Whatever. I'm not like panicking because we haven't lost the trend. Do I believe we could have a move down to the bottom of the channel again? Do I believe we could have a move down, maybe even wick below a little bit, below this 21-day moving average, kind of like what we did over here? Yes, we can. And you know what? And if we do, I might look at taking 50% of those profits, or a certain percentage of those profits, and put it back in the market, right? And then we'll see where it goes. So I kind of anticipated a little bit of a move down. Somewhere around 97,000, somewhere around this 21-day moving average right here. It's kind of starting to cool off here. Like we can see that it's kind of curling this way, right? Are we going to curl down? Like that's what we got to watch right now. So that's what I'm watching. We've literally just got like we're back up to support again. Like look at how many months we've held here. 3 months. Boom, boom, boom. August, September, October. We're just floating around 108. 107.9, like 108 is like the support. Hello, Real KP. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well, and welcome to the midweek market update. So as long as we're holding this pattern, I'm not super bearish. You know, if you look at the trend overall, like the monthly kind of stays really overheated for a while. It's been overheated for a hot minute. Basically since September of 2023, so that's fine. Like we can bounce up and then come down, up and down, and it kind of looks like we're doing that again. Do we come down slow? Do we just kind of dip below it? We'll have to wait and see. If this market, you have to think again. Me thinking of multiple scenarios, I think of: do we have an extended bull market? Do we have this spill into Q1 of 2026? Very possible. Like Bitcoin usually follows the debt cycle, and that debt cycle is a little delayed. And if you look, I think there's like $9 trillion that the U.S. government has to roll over and refinance in January of 2026. So it kind of makes sense that this could happen. We could have an extended debt cycle. Again, we had like historically low interest rates during COVID, so a lot of people would have refinanced and and got an extra year out of it. And same thing with my house mortgage. I refinanced, I changed mortgage companies because I wanted to be able to take a loan, and my mortgage company didn't have it. So I changed mortgage companies, and I ended up getting the COVID low rates and being able to extend my mortgage one more year. So I'm due at the end of 2026 now. I would have actually been due like next month to refinance or renew my mortgage. So it makes sense that next year, when they refinance the U.S. debt, they're going to have to print a bunch of money to pay it, right? They're going to have to print a bunch of money to refinance it. So, and you know, the federal bank has already said that they're stopping quantitative tightening, and they're going to start. Well, they didn't say they didn't announce quantitative easing, but we know when you stop quantitative tightening, you know, the next logical thing is quantitative easing, which is injecting liquidity in the system. Therefore, assets will go up in value. So the macro makes sense that we're going to go up. And even if this is a reversal pattern, like this might be the end of the bull market pattern. Maybe we just kind of do this, bounce up in this channel, and we hit, you know, 150. Right, we can go all the way up to here to 150. The top of this channel, basically, it's a rising, right? So it's right now, if we were to hit it, it would be like 134, and then, you know, so on and so forth. So that's what we got to keep our eye on. Do we lose this 21-day moving average on the monthly chart? That's what we got to watch, right? And then if we zoom in a little bit, we're going to go down to the weekly chart now. Same pattern, just zoomed in. More candles, more information. So in this pattern, we kind of like to touch the purple line here. We come and touch it and we blast off. We come and touch it, we blast off. and we've touched it now. Now, are we going to touch it again? Because if every time we've kind of touched it, we wick below it a little bit, right? It happened here, it happened here. We kind of just touched it here. Is this the one that makes the wick and have a little bit of a double bottom and before we reverse course back up? Possibly. Or this week could still turn flip green. Like, it's very possible this week could flip green. We're already at 108, 138, so we're still in a good spot here. Again, I'm not going to pretend I know exactly what's going to happen. All I can do is look at the charts and react based on what I think is going to happen. What I will tell you is the trend for Bitcoin, basically all the way since, let's see here, January of 2023, the RSI came right up and never went below that neutral line. Well, not significantly below for a while. We never came back to the bottom. So we've kind of been bouncing from the top to the neutral line, to top to the neutral line, to top to the neutral line, all bull run ever since, like I said, January of 2023. So that was liftoff for us. And right now, it looks like we're coming back to the neutral line. We could very well lose it like we've done, multiple times before. We can look at, here, 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 where we've lost it. But we after we've come down, that usually indicates the bottom. Historically, not historically, but lately in this bull run, that's kind of been the trend of the weekly pattern. So does this hold? Do we continue down? Which I'm expecting 91 to 97 or 97 to 91, or just retesting 100,000. I will tell you this purple line has been rising, which is kind of nice. And right now it is sitting at 101,602. So if we were to wick below it, we can just retest 100K again. And honestly, it kind of makes sense retesting 100K. We look at the VRVP and we can there's a little gap right here. If we lose it, and it brings you right down to 105. And then if we lose that gap, we have another gap here, and then it brings you down to that 99, 97 right here. So if we lose this right here, we're there's not a lot of whole liquidity here. We're gonna come down to here. The MACD again is telling me we're starting to move into bearish momentum. You can see just like every time we have red candles until it starts to go white and start to flip back into the green, and we haven't had that yet. So I would have to say the trend right now is a little bit down. Like, we've had 3 weeks in a row so far of 2 weeks of red candles in the weekly chart, and we're currently still in a red candle on the weekly. So that's what I'm watching. I'm just watching this pattern play out. We're gonna probably bounce in between it, up and down. That's my base case, and eventually this pattern could break down to the downside. Now, if we have the banana zone and we pop off to the upside, look for Bitcoin to, God, who knows? We can go up to like 280,000, 300,000. It's just a matter when. There's 2 months left. If we believe, on one hand, that we are in a traditional 4-year cycle, then December and you're done. It would have to go absolutely insane from here. Like, I at this point, you can almost write off October unless we have some miracle moves. So that's what I'm looking at for the monthly. I'm still watching that again. You can see this on the weekly too. That potential M pattern, right? Which gonna bring you right down to that blue line here, which is 71,000, which is just retesting the top of this initial breakout back in 2024 when we hit a new all-time high before the halving. That's a very big possibility. So I would keep your eye on that. Scary. Now let's go down to the daily. This is what I've been really worried about. We are flirting with the daily 200-day moving average, which is that blue line on your screen here, if you see here. So this is what I'm watching. Are we making some sort of bear flag? Like, I'm gonna ignore the volatility here and just kind of do something like this. And if that's the case, you're looking at a move down potentially again 101, 830. Like, that's your move. Like, I know we have playing with some volatility. We had a fake out right here. And but if we're still in this pattern, we're making a bearish pattern, a bearish rectangle, then yeah, you're kind of looking like a move could be down to like, again, testing that 100k level again. And to be honest, if we do get that, I'm probably gonna look at getting in. I'm gonna wait for us to make a bottom at this point. Like, we're too far in this cycle now for me to say, get back in and do a bunch of swing trades. Like, it could be over. We could have topped. I personally don't believe that, but I also have to like ignore my personal feelings about it, my bullish bias, and I have to say like, hey, you know what? This could happen, and that's why I took profits today. All right. So this is what we're watching. We're watching a clear downtrend, right? You roll over, you consolidate up a little bit, and then you roll over again. And now we're consolidating up. Do we make a rollover again? Now, let's cross-reference this with tether dominance and see what we can see what's going on here, and we can make an assumption, or we can see what's going on here. Let me get my Twitch chat up. I started streaming on Twitch again, so yo, Threvon, what's going on, brother? I need to go do some curls. I've been sitting, bro. I don't even get me started on curls and all that, bro. I fucking like I was like told myself at New Year's that I was gonna be healthy this year and work out. I think I've worked out like 3 times this year. It's been a busy year, and here's my dilemma with working out. With my current schedule, the only way it's gonna work is if I do it early in the morning, and that means I miss seeing my daughter in the morning, and I'm just not willing to give that up because I barely get any time with her as it is in the evenings, because by the time you finish dinner, you got 30 minutes and it's getting ready for bed and then school the next day. So I'm sacrificing my health for more time with my kid, but I know it's bad. I'm in the same boat. I gotta get some workouts in, even if it's just from home, man. Okay, so let's look at tether dominance, and we gotta cross-reference this with Bitcoin to see, is what I'm thinking for Bitcoin making sense? So if I believe that Bitcoin is gonna go down, then I would have to see tether dominance looking like it's gonna make it move up. So let's go back, check my work. We've been checking it for a while. So we hit a top, we rolled over, we consolidated up, downtrend. We continue to make bearish rectangles, consolidation patterns, and continue to go down, 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 and down. Now, what's happening here is we've broke out of here. Have we bottomed? Then even the last two here, like this one came down to here and then rolled up and came down. We actually technically made, well, not really. We made a higher low, but then we made a lower low here, so it's kind of weird. So we're in a macro downtrend. Now, what's happened is we've got above the 200-day moving average on the daily chart for tether dominance, and we're kind of making like a flag. We're kind of making like a little. Actually, this could be almost considered a rising wedge. But yeah, so hopefully this dumps down. Hopefully this is a reversal pattern. That'd be nice. So we broke out. We're above the 21-day moving average, so it's hard for me to say that Bitcoin is going to go up until we have this kind of revert course down. I do have my red line here at 5.2%, so we're looking at previous support resistance, which lines up with it'll line up with this bad boy here and this guy right over here. So maybe we come up to this line, get rejected. If we blow through this line, then we got to look at my next red line, which is back up here. So that's what we gotta watch. We gotta watch tether dominance and Bitcoin at this price at the same time, and see where the money's flowing. Right, money has to flow. If it's not flowing into Bitcoin and it's not flowing into stable coins, then that tells me it has to flow to altcoins. And if it's flowing to altcoins, then Bitcoin dominance will start dropping. So that's how we follow the flow of money in the crypto market. That way we can make better decisions when we want to start a trade or anything like that. If you're going to make any trade in Bitcoin, I would always say, if I believe we're going to go up, then I have to also believe that tether dominance can go down. So you have to look at that chart too. So right now, kind of looks like we're just trending up, right? As long as we're making higher lows and higher highs on tether dominance, then I have to assume that Bitcoin and the market as a whole is going to continue on its way down, right? So let's zoom in here. Let's take a look at the smaller time frames to see what we can see here. So let's look at the 4-hour chart. Same thing. We are above the 200-day moving average. We made a little bit of a flag, and then we popped off, and now we're kind of just like doing this range here. So we'll see. We're still above the 21-day moving average, so like it's still looking bullish. The RSI looks like it has room to move up still. Doesn't look like it's gonna roll over yet. I gotta wait for, like, when we start to lose the 200-day moving average again on the tether dominance, then that's gonna be good. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Same idea, and we have tight moving averages right now. So again, as long as we stay, if we lose the 1 hour 200-day moving average, then it'll be the 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, so on and so forth, right? So we got to watch for that. Right now, we should see Bitcoin dominance popping off. Yeah. So Bitcoin dominance had a nice move up. We came back from 107 back up to 108.2. So that's why you're seeing this big candle down. And then you've seen it come back to the 21-day moving average, and it's pumping up again. So we'll see where Bitcoin dominance goes. But this is ultimately kind of what I'm looking at here. You could almost call this like one big ass head and shoulders for Bitcoin dominance, right? That could be a possibility. I'm getting confluence here. Yeah, I already measured that. So if we're looking at this, you could have a move down to 58.39% if it breaks down. Again, we can continue in this channel for quite some time. We don't know where it's gonna end, right? But we could have eventually this should break down. But let's see here. Yeah, it's just kind of it's just going up, guys. So we have to wait for Bitcoin dominance to roll over for your altcoin. So it is definitely not altcoin time yet. Definitely not altcoin time yet. So I'm just gonna stick with Bitcoin for now, and that's really it. Like that's all I could say is we gotta watch those key levels. The most key levels I'm gonna leave you guys with here. Let's take a look at the daily chart again. Okay, so what you guys really want to be keeping your eyes on right now is that daily 200-day moving average, which is that blue line. If you want to see what I'm using on my chart, I'm using the RSI, stochastic RSI, MACD, VRVP, which is the volume index, and then the moving averages. I have the 20-day, 50-day, 100-day, 200-day, and right now we're flirting with that 200-day. And to be honest, if we really zoom in here, we're below the 200-day moving average on the daily, which is kind of bearish because we haven't been below that since when did we initially lose it? March of 2025 is the last time that the daily 200-day moving average was down. And when we lost it about here. We had an 11% move down after losing it before finally coming back up. And it took, from the day that we lost it to the day that we got it back, was about 45 days. It was like a month. So that's what we got to keep our eye on. This is the line in the sand for me when it comes to exciting bull action, because again, the 200-day moving average is what kind of keeps you up in a bull market, right? It holds for a long time, right? Like look at here, we crossed it back in October of 2024. We didn't lose it until March of 2025, and then we didn't cross again until April 2025, and now we're losing it again here on October. We have like some I'm gonna see something here. November 2024, lost it on March, got it back in April, losing it again on October. Yeah, It's just I was trying to see if there's like similar months, but no, they're not similar. October, is it canceled? I think so. Maybe. We'll see. Actually, I think it's next week. Yes, next week we'll have FOMC meetings again, like a 99% chance of cut. So everybody knows. Everybody knows what's happening. It's not a surprise. So I can't see us having a crazy pump, but like, you know, crazier things have happened, and you know, why couldn't they? So this is what I'm watching. I'm watching that daily like a hawk. To be honest, we're below it now, so I'm not super happy about that. You know, that means we're going to be, you know, the 4 hours gone, the 1 hour's gone, the 2 hour gone, right? So we'll see if we can start and get above it on the hour. But we got rejected pretty hard on the 22nd today. Got rejected pretty hard today. So we'll have to see. Like that. This is where it will start. It will start with the 1 hour and so on and so forth. But yeah, not looking overly fantastic. Let me look at the 15-minute. Yeah, again, we're still below. And then you go down to the 1 minute. The 1 minute. 1 minute, we are above the 200-day moving average. So if we can build on this and stay above the 200-day moving average in the 1 minute, that's kind of nice. So we'll just basically, you know, pop off the 21-day, come back to the 21-day, pop off. Like, that's kind of what we want to see. We want to see something, you know, something like, God, it's so choppy. Look how choppy this is. Just, blah, 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 blah. You want to, what you would like to see is something like this. You know, 21 crosses the 200 and then up, and then we kind of just stay with the 21 the whole time, which would be nice. This is just messed up. This is why I haven't been leverage trading, because this is exactly why I haven't been leverage trading. It's so choppy. It's getting everybody on both sides, bulls and bears. So this is what we're gonna watch. Just keep your eye on it. I wouldn't be getting in any trades unless you want to short. You can possibly get it if you believe what I was showing you here on the daily. You can put a little bit of a short on the daily. And you can do something like this. So if we lost the 200-day moving average on a daily, you would do something like this. You would go, let's see here. So I have my measured move down. So we'll go short position. We'll put it, you could probably say enter now. Your stop loss would be, you know, above the 200-day moving average. So maybe at the top of this wick where this candle started, you would, let me move this a little closer so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. All right. Boom. So you put your stop loss above the 200-day moving average right there. You would short it down to the wick here, which is 100.549. That's a pretty good trade. That's a 10.83 risk versus reward ratio. That's pretty awesome. You can even give it a little bit more wiggle room. Let's go to this wick right here. Our stop loss has to go basically above here to kick us out of this trade. So that gives you a little bit more wiggle room on the daily. And you still got a 5.4 risk versus reward ratio. So what we do here is we grab our calculator, and then what we do is we're going to calculate our position size. So we're going to say my trading portfolio has $1,000 in it. I want to do risk managed trade, so I want to only trade with 1%. I can only risk 1% of my portfolio. So I have $1,000 that I want to trade. I want to multiply that by 0.10, which is 10%. Sorry, not 10%. $1,000 divided times 0.01. 1% will give you $10. Now $10 divided by my stop loss here. So my stop loss is 1.26%. So divided by 0.0126 gives me 793. So 793 is my position size. So you'll go over to VDEX. If you guys aren't trading on VDEX, you're gonna want to get on it because there's no gas fees on here, and it's just so easy to use. And I'm going to show you right now exactly how to get into trade on VDEX. So you would go to Bitcoin. I like to trade on isolated. If you use cross, there is no liquidation price. But if the trade starts going against you, if you don't have a stop loss, then it's just going to start pulling money out of your account until it goes to zero. So what I like to do is go to isolated, where I can only lose the money that I put in the trade. So you go to isolated. We're going to choose our leverage. So my leverage for Bitcoin here is probably going to be, let's go 20x leverage. So 20x leverage. And now I put my position size that I had in the calculator. So $793, $793. I would sell short, and I would go put my take profit and stop loss, click that. And then now we would use our chart. So our stop loss is 109,223. So stop loss is 109,223. So we're only going to lose $7.57 on this trade. And our take profit is 100,549. 100,549. So you're looking at $56, 56 USDT for and only risking $7. That is a pretty good risk reward ratio in my opinion. I like it. And you know what? I might take it. Boom. There we go. We're in the trade. Does this trade fail on me? Do I succeed? We'll see. I'm not bullish above the 200-day moving average, but you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm only risking $7. I'm not risking a whole lot, but the potential upside here is $54. I just showed you guys how to position a trade. I showed you how to start a trade on VDEX. All you got to do now is use my referral code Modern Canadian to sign up. It uses just on your MetaMask, it connects, and it doesn't even. The exchange actually doesn't even hold your funds. It uses ZK rollups, so it's actually not even touching your funds. It's just you're executing the trade on your device. That's why you're paying zero gas fees. And that's why I like to trade with privacy, and nobody needs to know what I'm doing in my account. It's my money, right? But that's it. That's what I'm thinking for Bitcoin. I'm thinking short, and I took a short live on the trades, live on the chat. So we'll see tonight. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this rolls over. Maybe I wake up tomorrow, and honestly, I'm fine with the lose this trade. I'm a bull. I'm a perma Bitcoin bull, guys. So I'm okay with the lose this trade. I will donate my $7 for the market to go back up, as long as it doesn't go up and then automatically rip me back down. So we'll see what this goes. Again, I'm just trading this 200-day moving average. As long as we are below it, I'm bearish. But it looks like we're coming up, so we'll see. We'll see if I get stopped out. It's gonna have to knock out this wick right here for me to get knocked out. So I got some wiggle room here. So we need to go up to 109,223 for me to get stopped out of this trade. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of looking for Bitcoin. We'll look at a couple altcoins to see what's going on. I'll tell you, ETH's kind of holding up pretty nice. I'll be honest with you. ETH has been holding up a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. Some other altcoins have been getting wrecked, unfortunately. But I do like how well Ethereum's holding up. That tells me that ETH is looking pretty strong. So I like my fallen wedges. I like these patterns. They've been very nice to me. And, I'm looking for, Ethereum to have a nice move to the upside. So we can either take this, or if we want to be super aggressive, we can take that. I'm going to be conservative and take this. And I'll look for a move for Ethereum back up to, 5,800. Just a matter like, when do we pop out of here? Some people like to put their measured move here or here. I to be honest, I think it's personal preference. I don't really know. I never really trade to the target anymore anyways. I find if I stay in trades too long, I get wrecked. So I like to be conservative. I put it here. And that still brings you to, $5,000. That brings you right back retesting all-time highs again. But this can consolidate all the way into December, guys. Like it may not break out till December. So this is nice bullish consolidation. And you know what? If you're looking at this, I'm even going to forecast this. We can even say the 200-day moving average is kind of coming up like this. We can consolidate like this, right? Hit the 200-day moving average, bounce off it, and off to the races we go. That might be somewhere around December 1st, beginning of December. And, you're looking at Ethereum to go rip into new all-time highs. So keep your eye on that. I like that. It's looking pretty nice to me. Again, we're still above the daily 200-day moving average. And not by a little bit, like by a lot. Like this chart looks a lot better, in my opinion, than Bitcoin right now. So Ethereum looks pretty good, but I think it needs more time to consolidate, at least to see if we get close to this 200-day moving average, which it's going to take time for that to happen. We'll consolidate down, which will start to reset this RSI. It'll kind of bounce around, and maybe we get back into the red here before we, or to the bottom here before we rip back up. So not yet, it's not time, but we're looking at coming and bringing the 200-day moving average back into price action, and then maybe the 21-day will come back and bounce off the 200-day moving average and pop right back up. So Ethereum looks good, but it just needs more time. Cardano, symmetrical triangle, they're 50-50 patterns, and so they usually break down to the downside, and that's exactly what happened. Ooh, God, that wick was crazy. You know what's crazy? That wick brought prices down to the bear market prices that I initially got in at, which is absolutely, I have never seen this in the 3 cycles that I've been in. I have never seen that. Scary stuff. Okay, so again, like Cardano's not looking, a lot of altcoins are not going to look good. When we're below the daily 200-day moving average, it's not good. And as you can see, you lose the 200-day moving average, you bearishly retest it, and you come down. And like, I don't see this stopping yet until we make some sort of bottoming pattern. And this isn't it yet. Like, are we gonna make our way back down to here? Like that would scare me. I hope not. So look out for that. Until we get above the daily 200-day moving average, I can't be a bull. But what I will tell you is that when we do lose the 200-day moving average, it's kind of the same idea. I've told you guys this before. When you can draw a circle between the moving averages, when they get really far apart, you're looking like you're going to come down. That's usually your sign to get out of the market and take your profits and wait for the move to come down, and then get back in when the moving averages get tight again. The same thing happens on the bottom side. So if we look at the bottom here, when the moving averages get separated and the 21-day moving average is nice on the bottom, you put a circle up here, you come back to the upside, and it kind of looks like you might be starting something similar to that right now. The 21-day moving average is going below the 200-day moving average. We're going to make something, some sort of circle at some point, and you might have like a circle at some point where you start to reverse course back up. So those are the things you want to be watching for. You got to be patient in these markets, guys. You got to watch and wait for the chart to confirm the things that we're forecasting, and then when it happens, then you make you react to the chart or the trade, or you get into a trade. You're reacting to what the market gives you. You're not just willy-nilly doing things. You gotta wait and wait for things to set up, and it takes time. It takes time for moving averages to get low and get tight again. It takes time for the RSI to reset, especially on the big time frames. This is the daily time frame, right? Every candle's a day. Let's take a look at, I believe we said we would look at what did we say? Ethereum, Solana, I think today. I don't even remember what I put on my post. Let's take a look at Solana. I haven't looked at Solana in a hot minute, to be honest. Again, it almost looks exactly like freaking like Cardano, but we are above the 200-day moving average. That's the difference there. So Cardano looks very weak in comparison, as you can see. But we are above the 200-day moving average on the daily, so that's still good. Can't be upset with that. And all I can do is follow it. Now, we did make, lower high, lower low, lower high. Like, I would have to assume the lower low's coming. Are we coming back to here to 141? That's kind of like what Bitcoin did, right? Bitcoin did, we had the huge wick down, and we basically came back to it. Like, we didn't hit it exactly. We did make a higher low, but like we got pretty close, 103. So I would maybe even look at altcoins to kind of get close to those liquidation wicks that we had a couple weeks, like a week ago. So we can come back even halfway to it, make a higher low at 155, 152. Like, who knows, right? But we're still in. Let me go to my bigger time frames here. Let's look at the weekly chart. Again, rising wedge as well, just kind of like Bitcoin, right? Kind of doing the same thing Bitcoin was doing. We're just hugging that bottom line. We are making higher lows in the grand scheme of things. We are above the weekly 200-day moving average, which is nice. But we got to hold this pattern, and rising wedges, like I've told you guys earlier in the stream, is usually a reversal pattern. So we have to keep our eye on that and just watch how price reacts to this bottom line. You know, we can maybe redraw it a little bit, but there's not a whole lot of wiggle room. You can even like, yeah, it's tight, man. It's close. Either we go to the wicks, if we want to respect the wicks, or we go to the bodies. Is we're still at the bottom of the channel, so we gotta bounce. We really, like, if you're a bull, you're looking for a bounce. You're looking for the bounce off the bottom of the channel and make our way back to the top of the channel. $350. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what everyone's hoping for. So keep your eyes on these patterns for these coins. I'm gonna go through AVAX real quick, and then we'll get into some gaming. Okay, AVAX, kind of looking like Ethereum a little bit. We had a nice pop off. We came into this. This is a bullish rectangle uptrend, and we just consolidate. So I would say that this is going to come back to the bottom of the channel, probably around a little. Oh god, this could come down to $11. That's scary. That's scary, but it could happen. Very well could happen. So hopefully we don't. I would not like to see an $11 freaking AVAX. But ultimately, I believe if it's just like Ethereum, this could pop off, and you know, $238 for the break of this. But let's hope we don't hit the bottom of this channel. Hopefully that was it. Like, hopefully this was the touch to the bottom, and now we're back up, and then we're gonna whoop come back up here. But I'll tell you, like we will make big circles with the moving averages, especially with the 21-day on the weekly here. It's curling down. Like, it's curling down. So look, what I see happening is the 21-day, which is the white line, is going to cross that red line. We're going to kind of do this. It's going to follow the candles, right? It's going to do this, right? I don't know where we're going to stop. I'm just going to say it's going to be like that, right? And hopefully what will happen is the 200-day moving average will come like this, and then at some point they'll cross. And the 21-day crosses the 200, and then price blows up, and then blows up, and then comes back to the 21, and then we start an uptrend. That's what we're looking for. But right now we have to wait for a bottoming pattern, and what we're hoping that if the bottoming pattern kind of does this, rounded bottom is nice. Rounded bottoms pay the bills, right? That's what we like to see. And that could be a double bottom, right? You know, here and here, right? So that's what we're watching, day by day, guys. Day by day. Just again, if you're emotional and you're in profit, take some profits. You know, manage your mental state, because you're gonna make very bad decisions if you're panicking, right? So if you're too emotional, then that means you're playing with way more money than you're willing to lose. Dial it back a bit, calm yourself down, and have the patience to wait for these patterns to play out, because you could be looking at like 2 months, especially if you're heavy in altcoins right now. It could be months before it plays out, and you know, you gotta watch Bitcoin. Bitcoin's king, because you know, ultimately you need the liquidity from Bitcoin to flow into to altcoins after Bitcoin makes a cycle top. Hopefully we haven't made a cycle top yet, so that's what I'm watching. That's basically your midweek market update, guys. You gotta watch that 200-day moving average on the daily. Again, we're fighting with it. We've been struggling with it. And I've seen this before. Where we get below it, we kind of follow it, and eventually we just roll down. I think we saw it. When did I see this last? It was the last dump that we got right here. So back in March, you dumped and you followed it. It looks like it was kind of recovering, and rolled right over. And then we made an inverted head and shoulders, as you can see right here. This is an inverted head and shoulders, and we popped off, which was nice. So that's a bottoming pattern. It's a inverted head and shoulders. So we need to do something similar here and finally make some sort of bottoming pattern, because right now it just looks like a downtrend. It looks, you know, we're kind of doing this. We're this, this until it stops and makes a bottoming pattern. Just like on the way up is the same thing, right? The way up, it's you know, you have a pop off consolidation, pop off consolidation, pop off consolidation, and you know, and that's the uptrend. And then the same thing happens on a downtrend. It's, you know, it's the reverse, right? And you can even press Alt I on TradingView and turn it upside down, because if you're bullishly biased, you can see it. And see what I'm seeing here is a complex inverse head and shoulders. Head, shoulder, 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 right? We can even say this is another shoulder, right? And, you know, that would tell me that the move would be, when we make the shoulder down at 95,000, right? That's what you do for, you know, if you're bullishly biased, then you just press Alt I, flip the chart upside down, and you can trade it just like you would, you know, any bull market, any bull flag or whatever. But that's it, guys. That's my key thing right now is watch that daily 200-day moving average. That's going to tell you direction, and then just cross-reference it with the tether dominance. As long as tether dominance is going up, nothing's looking good. And again, you'll see Bitcoin dominance climb if you know, everything's going down. Bitcoin dominance will stay strong. That's it. That's your midweek market update, guys. Now we're gonna go and play some video games. See how my trade's in the green, guys. We're in the green. We're up 29 cents. Let's go. So we'll see where that trade goes by tomorrow morning. That'd be nice. All right, let's play some games. We're playing some Battlefield 6 today. I have not played in a couple days, but it's been a great game. I really love Battlefield. And I'll lower the music just. Might even just turn it off. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. We're gonna listen to just Battlefield game music and whatnot. So I'm curious, what do you guys think of the charts? What are you guys thinking of what's going on with Bitcoin? Do you think we are done? Do you think we're cooked? Are we topped? I would love to hear you guys' opinions on what you guys think. I sure hope not. It's been like, fuck, if we're done, then I don't know. I have to say I've never seen anything like this before. No altcoin season? Can you imagine? That's honestly like really scary. Hold on, we're not picking up my game. Game capture. Game. Battlefield 6. There we go. Okay, what I do gotta do is fix the volume because I have it super loud. Where is my settings? There it is. Alright, see if the homie's on. Oh, he's not on. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:50. I'm gonna send him a DM. He's on. Up if you still want. Alright, let's do it. Let's get a game in. Play multiplayer. I've been actually really liking the big battles. Attack and defend. No, that's not what I want. All out warfare, escalation, CQB, conquest. Here we go. Hold on, I think he saw my message. Let me see if he's coming on. Yo, anybody that's watching right now in chat or whatnot, if you want to play Battlefield with me, hit me up. I'll wad you up and we'll get some squads together. I just got the game recently, so I don't have anybody that plays yet. So send me your deets and we'll add you up on here. I'm not sure if he's coming or not, but we'll leave the game if he does. Man, this game works so well with like minimizing. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed, like I'm outside McDonald's here, so like after the stream I'm gonna go and try and find a job because the market's been terrible. So I don't know if you guys picked up on the golden arches, and we are seeing a potential M pattern on the monthly chart. So I'm gonna go with engineer. I've been liking engineer because there's a lot of vehicles.
Be advised, hostiles are ahead of us. We need to hit back.
Why can't I spawn on this guy?
All call signs, you are cleared to attack. Secure the OBJs and defend against any hostile action.
Oh, we're losing.
Move out. Contact! Enemy UAV!
Shit, that's crazy. Nice. Got him. Just like that.
Our forces have neutralized Delta.
No way he would die. Got him. Ooh, let me heal up though. Let's go. See, my team just needed me to log in. Oh shit, I didn't even see that guy. I thought that was my teammate. He walked right beside me. Alright. I think we'll just jump back here, because that's kind of where I died.
We're attacking Charlie. Defend that position!
Did I just see her on the fucking roof, or am I blind?
Hostile forces are still ahead in the fight. Let's regroup.
Grenade. Who's shooting at me? Oh shit, hold on. Is there a vehicle over here? Sniper. Whoa. Who's shooting? I had no idea where I was getting shot from.
We've secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
Oh, there he was. I was like, what the heck? I did not see him at all. Alright, let's see if we can get back in here. They're trying to take E.
We are moving on objective Alpha.
No way. Oh,
Objective Charlie neutralized.
Need a medic!
Objective Charlie is now under our control.
he's not gonna. Did we lose E? No, we're still here. Alright, I can get back in here.
We have lost Echo.
We have Bravo under attack. Be advised, the enemy are now in control of more objectives.
Oh shit! I didn't see the.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
Oh my god, that was really stupid. I had no idea that gun did not like do any damage to the tank whatsoever. Shit, we just lost E in a bad way. Oof, I haven't flown a helicopter in a hot minute. Oh, it feels so weird now.
Move to attack the marked objective. We've got enemy rockets located in the AO.
This thing is so hard to shoot. There's no assist at all.
Maintain control of the fight.
Usually you have to lock on. Oh, hello. Oh, boo. Well, at least I got that guy before I died. Jeez.
We are attacking objective Delta.
You know what? I gotta probably play engineer a lot more because, yeah, I think I need to unlock maybe a different level of RPG.
Enemy attack confirmed in Charlie.
We need to defend and hold that position!
We begin our assault on Echo. We have lost Echo.
Oh, are you kidding me right now? I literally drove into like 3 of them, like for real.
Objective Echo neutralized.
What's the best way to do this? I'd like to take this back. I just don't know how. Probably not with this. I'm gonna probably need assault.
We are targeting Bravo.
What about you back next?
Enemy attack confirmed in Charlie. Be advised, we need attack support on the marked objective.
So far, so good. Oh shit. Oh, what is that, a tank? I wonder if that's the jets flying above. Oh, there's a sniper up here. Oh, there's no way I'm far, man. Oh shit, that was not my teammate. Womp womp. Which game is this? This is Battlefield 6, brother. And as you can see, I'm not like very good at it. Oh shit. I have nothing to kill this tank with. Oh shit.
Our attack on Bravo is underway.
Ah! He's kind of got me to the wall. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back as an engineer. I gotta get this fucking thing down.
Enemy attack confirmed at Echo.
We're just getting absolutely manhandled in this game, not gonna lie. Alright, let's go back as an engineer. Oh, we
Be
just
advised,
lost it
we've
again.
lost control of Objective Echo.
Do we have a tank?
Be advised, marked objective under threat. Let's defend the position. Bravo has been neutralized.
Nice. Oh, this tank's so far. Can I even shoot that far? I don't think I can hit him from there. I saw you, Sneaky.
All right, Bravo has been secured.
What is shooting us? Bro, let me heal you. Oh, come on! If he survives, I can get on him. Oh, no, 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 no. Can I get back in? Oh, he died. He died. Shoot. Man, we suck. God, we don't have any vehicles right now. All our tanks are gone. We're screwed, man. Let me go with my squad members. See if I can. Oh, shit.
Be advised, attack support needed on the marked objective.
Oh, it does? Oh,
Be advised, enemy tank operating in your area.
Be advised, Bravo is under attack.
getting screwed here. Oh, oh, oh.
Bravo forces have maintained control of the fight.
have enough time to heal. Dude, we're getting so wrecked. Oh, we got E back again. Alright, let me see if I can help at C here. See if we can take B. Wow, we are really doing bad. There's so many of them over here, though. I don't really have the nicest weapon for short range weapon. Oh shit.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
We need defensive support on the marked objective.
Really?
Contact! Enemy helicopter!
Oh, fuck, I heard him.
We no longer hold Charlie.
This is tough because I want the RPG to be able to take down the vehicles, but I have a shit gun for the fights against the enemies here.
Let's regroup.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Bro, you're getting too far from me. I can't heal you.
Targeting objective Delta.
Our mission is at risk. We need all elements on the attack.
Our attack on Bravo is underway.
Ah, fuck. I tried, bro. I tried. Ah, Jesus. That was rough. Yeah. I don't think there's any coming back from that one. I don't think I even did very well. Yeah, oh god, I was like near the bottom. Not a great game for me. Did I unlock anything nice? No. Okay, let me use the main menu. I'm gonna check my guns, see if I got new loadouts for the engineer. I've been playing the engineer for a while, but I haven't like upgraded anything yet. See loadouts, engineer. Got any upgrades for this bad boy? Ooh, what's this? Auto-guided launcher, an anti-tank missile system. Aim at the target and fire. The missile will guide itself to the enemy vehicle and execute a top-down attack. What the fuck is this? Air defense launcher. A manned portable air defense system designed to target enemy aircraft. Okay. Requires lock-on before launch. Oh, okay. This is more for aircrafts. Okay. So unguided rocket launcher, long range launcher. Okay, so yeah, so I definitely gotta upgrade this stuff. Aim guided launcher, an anti-vehicle launcher that allows user to guide a missile to the target. Oh, I like that. So I gotta really upgrade to get to there. Alright, so we're not quite there yet. What do we got here? Oh, we got a better gun here. Oh, way better gun. Okay. Oh, that's an SMG. Can I use an assault rifle? I can. So I can use an assault rifle for the for this guy. What do you call it? Not assault. Engineer. I keep forgetting the name. Like brain farting. Yeah, carbine. M4. You know what? Maybe an M4 might be like a close range aggressive high fire rate. Let's try it. Can I modify it? Yes, I can. Let's go to customize. Let's see what we got. We got a 1.5x sight. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of unlocks on these guys yet. Underbarrel. It's not really upgraded, does it? Well, I need to work on this one, upgrade this one. Ergonomics, yeah, so that's it for now. Yeah, we're gonna try the M4 on this guy. We'll try our secondary gun. Yeah, it's too bad I can't get a shotgun on this one. I really like the shotgun. Gadget 2, throwing knife, melee, factory. Customize. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's good. Okay, I think that's good. What? Alright, let's stop into a game. Really do like Conquest. That's what's up, man. That's what's up with Battlefield over COD. I like the big battles with the vehicles and everything. It's always been the vehicles for me that was always better than COD. I don't know why COD never really added a lot of like tanks or planes or whatever. COD just feels more like more arcadey to me, like just, you know, team deathmatch. That's really all it is. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna go with engineer and try my new gun. Critical mission failure. What? Bro, I just got in here. We lost already? Come on. This guy's name is Pepto-Bismol. I love it. Alright, I didn't even get a chance to do anything. good? What's good? Manhattan Bridge. This is a conquest? How big is this map? $64 players. Let's go. Engineer. We're the engineering squad. Let's do it.
Attack and target the objectives. Take ground and control it at all costs. Let's move. Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack. Okay, we know how Alpha. We're taking objective Echo.
Okay, we've taken objective Charlie.
Bravo is under attack.
Contact! Hostile troops sighted! Good work!
We've got an enemy sniper located in the AO.
Be advised, we no longer control objective Bravo. Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Got him. Got him.
Take it down!
Alright, Alpha's under our control.
Okay, I can't see shit now with the smoke.
Lead the fight. Keep it up. Be advised, hostiles attacking Bravo.
That's how we get things done around here!
We got a good choke point over here now.
We've lost control of objective Alpha.
Hostiles are assaulting Charlie.
Dude, we're killing it. I'm just destroying these guys with the tank.
Secured Alpha. We've lost control of objective Charlie.
Where are these guys?
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter.
Is there a tank in front of me? No, I had no more tanks or people healing me. Damn, we're doing so good there. We're actually doing
Hold on!
pretty good.
We've begun our assault on Charlie.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we got him.
You have my back.
Alright, let's go.
Our forces
Let's
have
go fuck some
neutralized
shit up.
objective Charlie.
Can I get out of here? Okay, guess not. What the hell? Where'd that guy come from? Did he just spawn here?
Our forces control more objectives than the enemy.
That was random. Let's see if I can get back on my teammates here.
Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
Let's go, team.
We are moving on objective Echo.
Alright, we're still ahead in the fight. Maintain your attack.
Good shot, bro.
The enemy have taken more objectives.
Here's some ammo.
Don't see anybody else.
Move to
Snipers
attack a marked
around.
objective.
Oh.
Tank destroyed.
Oh, I know where I am. Oh, are you fucking kidding me right
The
now?
enemy now controls more objectives. Be advised, Bravo is under attack.
Come on, heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up.
Got ammo for you.
We secure
Yeah.
Delta. We are moving on objective Charlie.
I'm lagging. Oh, I'm lagging hard. What's my ping right now?
Let's go.
That was weird. I'm good now. I think the smoke is screwing me up.
Objective. Let's rally and counter.
Yeah, the smokes is what's screwing me up.
We're targeting Delta.
How do I check my ping? Oh, oh, whoa,
Move
whoa.
to attack a
Ow.
marked objective.
Trying to get this guy up. I love how you can drag the teammates.
Let's move.
All right, we now control more objectives. Secure our defenses.
Let me get the Maurice over here. Oh shit,
We're still
tank
ahead
over
in the
there.
fight. Maintain your attack.
I feel like I'm lagging. I feel like I'm getting like drift or something.
We've neutralized Delta.
Oh, I'm getting shot at. I heard that. That was a sniper.
Objective Delta is under our control.
Move to attack the marked objective.
I hear people. Let me get my squad. I am getting some frame drops. Probably because I'm streaming.
The enemy is attacking Alpha.
Stream looks good. The stream quality is healthy. It's actually the first time I'm streaming this game.
Enemy Zero operating in your area.
Hostiles are attacking objective Charlie. We're moving on objective Echo.
Oh! Oh, enemy tank. Shoot. Did someone get me? No, Marines!
Hostiles are assaulting Charlie.
We lost. We lost our tank. Boo. Womp womp. I died at E. Shit.
Need a medic! Enemy tank! Come on!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit.
Enemy has secured more objectives. That's rally and counterattack.
Oh shit.
Need a medic!
You got me. Fuck. That yeah, that
Attacking Charlie.
RPG could not reload in time. Let's see if we can get back in here.
Here's some ammo for you! You're
Dude, I am lagging. I gotta find out my ping. My ping is so high or something. Yeah, I'm lagging hard.
Objective marked. We need your support in the attack.
Yeah, look at this chop, man. Chopping like crazy right now.
We're attacking objective Echo.
I don't even know how to display your ping. Okay, we're gonna find out. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Let's see if I can flank these guys.
Our forces have neutralized Echo.
Shit. I should have shot there.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
I don't think he saw me. Dude, I'm so laggy.
Hostiles attacking objective Delta.
Oh,
We're still
dead end
ahead in
over
the
there.
fight. Maintain your attack. We now hold objective Bravo. Nice one.
Parkour, parkour. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's get Delta, I guess. Meet up with my squad again. Oh boy, I am chopped in. Oh yeah, look at that leg. Holy. This is really bad.
Here's your ammo! Get things done around here!
It's like unplayable right now.
We are attacking objective Delta.
Holy leg. Feels like my character's drunk. I can't even walk in a straight line.
I have eyes on a hostile sniper east of your location.
Objective Delta neutralized.
I don't think it's like the graphics card or frame drop. I think it's actual lag,
Attack on Echo is underway.
which is kind of weird.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Where's everybody? Ay, ay, ay.
Attack confirmed at Charlie.
Alright, let me see. Oh, shit. I did not expect to survive that. Oh, he's behind me, crap. Okay, well then. Let me see how I can display my
Charlie
ping.
has been lost.
How to display ping in BF6.
We are still controlling the fight. Keep it going.
Placing my ping in a match. Working on the yes. Sure, scoreboard. It says on your scoreboard. I don't see a ping, do you? Maybe I have to do it in my settings, options, gameplay, vertical look, tree, vehicles, aim assist, no, controller, keyboard, mouse, graphics system, no, command and console, mini map, VoIP stats, no, gameplay data sharing, scoreboard, ping. Here we go. $21 ping. That's so weird. Ooh, that was a bad place to spawn.
Neutralized objective Echo.
So maybe it is the game. Maybe it's not my game. Let's see. Graphics. Performance. Let's go. Balanced. Custom. Ultra high. Let's just go high.
Move to attack and mark objective.
Stuff feels a little weird.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
I can't even freaking see the tank anymore. Oh, it's cool.
Our forces have neutralized objective Charlie.
Ping is still showing 21. Definitely will. Yeah, let me pop in hide in the corner real quick. I think it's a system network graph. On top at all times.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
Damage log, performance always, show performance always. Alright, let's see
We're
here.
ahead in the fight. Let's maintain control.
Okay, there we go. Let me monitor it.
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter.
smoke that's really screwing my.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Shit, he's behind me. I didn't even see him. It must have been hiding in there. That's leg, man. That's fully on. That's full leg. I'm definitely legging. Yeah, I'm totally lagging. I can see the freaking spike. I think it's just the server, man. Alright. Oh, it says right at the top. Built-in, well, latency 21 ms. TN, what's TN? It's 100. Yeah, it's kind of weird,
forces are
man.
hitting Delta.
Yeah, it just feels weird, man. Something's not right. Oh, it's on the roof. Shit. This match is almost over, anyways.
We're heading for victory. Maintain attack on all fronts.
Damn, I was doing all right until it got a little choppy.
More objectives.
Objective Charlie
Oh
neutralized.
man. Dummy. Why did I do that?
Objective Charlie is now under our control.
I think I got this one.
We've neutralized objective Echo. Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
Got it. Alright, let's move on.
Our forces control more objectives than the enemy.
One objective under threat. Let's defend the position.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the smoke. The smoke is just screwing me up. Let me try something here. Options, graphics, medium. Let me go to system. I'll get this network thing off. Network graph, edit. All right, I'm gonna. Oops. Leave the main menu. Let's try a different server, because that was rough. Actually, you know what? It is almost 11 o'clock. So you know what? I think we're just gonna call it for tonight, guys. Thanks for coming by. It was a good one. Unfortunately, I'm not overly bullish on Bitcoin right now. It seems. Let me take a look at the chart. It looks like we're still in the green on our short. 108, 185. Again, still struggling with that daily 200-day moving average. So we're in the green. We're up 20 cents. So we'll see where that ends up tomorrow. Keep an eye on my X, and I'll post my wins if we get there. But that's it for me, guys, for today. Thank you so much for popping by. I appreciate all of you for being here, and we'll catch you on the next one of the the midweek market update, which will be, I believe, next Wednesday, 9 o'clock. And Tuesday, I'll be on the Adoption Podcast, 9 o'clock as well. So make sure you catch me and Mick there on Tuesdays. Thank you so much for coming by, and we'll see you next time.